It is, oh, it's bright, but it is also Sunday morning, and I am taking my son Julian back up to the station, which is the name for the sort of farm he lives on. They call it a station when it's huge, I believe. I think it's an Australian word as well as a New Zealand word. Are you ready to go, Julian?
Yeah, yes I am.
What's that, Julian?
It's a remote control car that Santa brought me to me. So we've put all the bits together in here.
Oh yeah?
So last night and this morning we're just fiddling on this.
Yeah.
All the wires and everything. 3 cable ties. So we're gonna have a go with this thing today.
Awesome. We finally got the electronics sorted, ready to go except for the shell, so it's, you know, just accept that. But at least it's up and running for Julian, which is that...
And we're gonna be doing some big donuts on this thing.
Big donuts. I could do with a big donut about now. Right, let's do it. Whoa! Damn it! We've just stopped at another beach. Really nice sandy beach, which I believe is in Waihau Bay. Look at this. What a vista. Tell you what, it's awesome that he's enjoying the car so much. Really awesome. I was a bit concerned that, like, you know, I might just, you know, in this day and age of iPads and YouTube and stuff like that, that he wouldn't get such a kick out of it, but I think he's enjoying it more than, seems to be chasing it a lot. I thought the point of a remote control car was to, you know, like, you stand still and control it, but I think he's moving more than the actual car. Actually, while I'm at it, I'm thinking, what's your thoughts on a new project for the new milling machine? A titanium egg cup. Not like the usual shape, but like a heavy duty squat, kind of like a cartoon kind of beehive, you know what I mean, with those sort of layers. I'm thinking of something like that. Should be relatively easy to do, and, you know, easy to test because you just put an egg in it and eat it. So you know, I'm thinking that would be a cool project to do, as well as titanium spinners, of course. But if you've got any other projects, then let me know. We've got to keep it quite simple just now, though, because I'm just learning the milling machine. You know, it's all new to me, and I want to kind of get, you know, shorter, simpler projects just now before we get into anything too hardcore, really. Oh!
It just ripped it up.
Cool.
Look!
Oh, yeah. Right, so I've just made it up to the station. They got chickens here, so they get their own eggs. I actually had to stop on the way up and buy chicken food. They actually sold chicken food in the supermarket. I didn't know that was a thing. Hello, chickens. not that friendly. Right, so just leaving the station now. This is the station, by the way. I think I've shown it to you before. I thought, it's getting late, but I thought a bit of time for drone footage, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Monday tomorrow, gonna get back into the grind. This light's a bit everywhere. Yeah, look at the sun. Unbelievable. So gonna get back into work and titanium and milling and that kind of stuff tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Truthfully, I need to do two things. I need to put more effort into these videos. Definitely need to do that. And, you know, make them a bit more interesting. It got interesting there for a while, I think, while I was doing spinners. People were really loving it. You know, the videos were getting more popular, and I now want to do that, but now with the milling machine I've got. You know, I want to be milling various projects and things like that. So that's the plan for this coming week. But I also, like, I've got to focus more on my business as well. So it's a little bit of a tricky balancing act. I need to be doing that, but I also need to sort of keep the business running, get money coming in, things like that, because, like, I've mentioned it before, but, you know, I owe money, you know, to the bank, you know, like overdraft, use my overdraft facility on the bank. You know, it's, when I first started in business, I had like, you know, I kind of thought like, oh yeah, I know what I'm doing. I've read some stuff, and I've seen people running businesses, and this is how I'm going to run my business and do this. And you know, things happen, you know, things, you know, you realize that, like, oh, you know, you spend money on a bit of equipment, but then it costs more to run that equipment than you think, and your predictions on how much it will cost you are, even though you're trying to be objective, you end up finding that you're being a bit not pessimistic, a bit optimistic in the cost, and it ends up costing twice as much to run the equipment as you thought. And there's all these tiny little things in business that you learn. I mean, what I've learned is that I really know nothing. Like, I know nothing about anything, and you know, 3 years ago when I first started, I thought, oh yeah, I'm really getting a handle on it. But now, you know, 3 years on, I'm like, I feel like I'm floundering on just, you know, barely scraping by and understanding what's going on and that kind of thing. It's weird. Kind of, that's what it is. Oh, it's good the sun's gone. Look at that, the sun's gone down behind the cloud as we talk. Let's get some light. You know what? Last night, the clocks went back here in New Zealand. Completely forgot about that. I'll wait till this car goes past because it's very loud. It's a V8, I can hear that. So the clocks went back an hour. I completely forgot about it. I was gonna go home and finish off the video there, so I've just talk a little more, but it's getting way darker than I thought, and I hate doing a video when the footage is dark and grainy. So I think I will just have to end it here. So I will leave you with a quote. It is by Steve Jobs, and he said, "Real artists ship."